You can smell the smoke. Can't wait.
We're gonna order takeout and look from our window.
Dude, I cry at fireworks. I love it.
Which is hilarious.
It's not hilarious.
I made you not tell me that fully until we got on the air because I have to know. Tears.
Yeah, it happened in Boston. They have great fireworks called the Boston Pops, right over on the water there. And every year they have the Boston Pops. When I grew up, it's amazing. And and the fireworks go to this music, bow bow. Yeah, there it is, right there. Look at this. And I went by myself one year because I had no girlfriend. We had broken up. Nobody wanted to go, and I went to Boston by myself. And I went over to the Esplanade. They call it the Esplanade. And you could hear the music going. I could see it. I climbed on top of a bathroom. And I actually met Dickie from the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Nice.
Was just hanging out on a stoop. And I wound up talking to him for a minute, and then we went over to the fireworks.
Together?
No, he blew me off as soon as we got over there. He just walked away like I was a nobody. But I thought we were going to enjoy them together. Look at that. Right here. Turn it up. Fucking America. All of us together as one. The greatest country in the world. Freedom. Democracy. Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Free to love who you want. To be who you are. Hand in hand. Black, white, brown, Paco. Gay, straight.
Girl guys, guy girls.
Girl guys, he, she, thems. We're all together. Woo! Look at that.
All those fireworks and instruments brought to you by China. America, boy.
Dude, I was looking up. I started crying. I was so emotionally affected by fireworks and music. Does something to me.
Fireworks get you, huh?
Fireworks and music, just the music. If there's no music.
I like fireworks, but this is emotion you get on me once in a while. Oh, nice. That's a cool one. I see things like that. That was a cool one. Oh, look at that. And then I'll miss a few because I'm going to go to the person next to me and go, how do you think they are able to figure out it's going to make that shape when it comes out? I think I'm going to get lost in that a little bit.
I would tell you, shh.
And then I look back up and I go, no, that's what I'm saying right there, like that one. I think, how do they know it's going to be a heart when it comes out? It's just an explosion, right?
I will never see fireworks with you if that's the case.
Huh?
Do not. I don't want to be interrupted.
I also play funny music.
I don't want. I want that music.
No, this is what I do. Watch Christine show a fireworks explosion. Lou, can you play "Fuck the Pain Away" by Peaches?
New York really has the best fireworks.
Oh, shut up! Boston has the
this.
best.
No, they don't. It was like
Look at that.
It was like a quarter of.
You're not even from here. Stop owning New York. You're not from here. That's a look at that.
That New York has better fireworks than where I'm from.
They don't,
like you.
but they don't have music.
Now it does.
They have the Boston Pops playing while the fireworks going off.
Go to work.
Where
fireworks.
are you hearing them though?
Right there.
Yeah, but if you're like 100 feet from there, you can't hear them.
Yes, you can. You put
America. America.
I'd walk away from you.
Right.
You're ruining it.
Right.
I hate it. Oh God.
Ooh, look at it go. Explosions in the air,
just
right
little
on time.
Big fat
Sucking
asses.
on my titties like you wanted me, calling me
not
all
what
the
America's
time.
about, Jay. You're ruining what this holiday's about.
SMT. Can you try now, Me So Horny by Two Live Crew?
No, I don't want. Stop ruining my fucking holiday.
No, this is
Thanksgiving, 4th of July, my holidays.
Yeah, I'm making it better.
This is not better.
Try like this. Knocked on the door, not having an America that night had in store. I'm like a dog in heat, a freak without warning. I have an appetite for sex, 'cause me so horny.
It does kind of go with these fireworks.
Yeah, turn it up, watch.
I kind of like it.
I think
you're kind of turning me on.
I think Frost Kid Ice is the one that's really going to bring it home for you. Get to the next verse, Lou. Girls always ask me why I fuck so much. I said, what's wrong, baby girl, with busting a nut? And you shouldn't be mad. I won't tell your mama if you don't tell your dad. I know he'll be disgusted when he sees your pussy busted. Won't your mama be so mad if she knew I got that ass? I'm a freak in heat. This says America probably more than anything.
You know what? I like this better.
Put your lips on my dick.
I do like this.
Put your lips on my dick and suck my asshole too.
You know what?
I'm a freak in heat.
That other music made me sad. This.
Yeah, now you're not going to cry in front of your boy. You can't cry in front of him after you just got beat up by a guy in front of him a few days ago.
I did not get fucking beat up.
Emotionally, he beat you up.
I did not. And I talked to Alan, and he told me I did the right thing.
You fucked and deserted. Give me them fireworks. Your heart, just like it's a game. I'll be blowing your mind while you're blowing my brains. I'm just like that man they call Georgie Puddin' Pie. I fuck all the girls and I make them cry.
I love this is your talent.
Knowing all the words to
Yeah.
everything.
This is his thing.
Cause me so horny.
You should go on Rogan and do this.
Joe, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna sit here and drink beers and sing the entire first half of "As Nasty as They Want to Be" by
To Fireworks.
Uncle Luke and the Two Live Crew. To Fireworks.
Look at that. Fireworks are the shit.
Suck it to
I
me.
love the shit. I'm so excited.
I
love the 4th.
thought you love fireworks too.
I love the 4th.
I don't understand people that don't like the 4th of July fireworks.
I know, me too.
Fireworks are so amazing.
They're so fun. It's always a fun holiday. It's a great barbecue holiday.
It's the best. It's one of the best holidays because you're just waiting for that fireworks. It goes off. You enjoy it, and then you're done, and you hang out. No presents. No getting gifts. Fucking everybody has a different party.
I make a mean flag cake, and I made it in a couple years.
You make a what?
You like
A
it
mean
like
flag
Oh, you said
cake?
flag?
Put your lips on my dick and suck my
sorry.
asshole too. I'm a freak in heat.
I bet you make a mean one of those too. You live with a mean flag.
I'm sort of just kind of ignoring 4th of July tomorrow, I guess.
Why? How can you ignore this?
We're
Is
going swimming, and then we're gonna watch the fireworks. That's exactly what we should do.
Are you going to watch the fireworks
Well, it's
on
a barbecue
TV?
holiday.
Are you going to watch it on TV? Or are you going to go?
No, we're gonna go.
Oh, go. Yeah.
Well, we're going to go
We're
to
gonna come
the
home and go to the park and watch
into the park
fireworks.
with the dogs.
Great.
Yeah.
I love it because it's free. You just walk anywhere in any town in America, there's going to be some type of fireworks going
I
on.
just had a private fireworks show in the Lake of the Ozarks, so this will be fine though. This will be fine though.
Yeah. What was the last one that went off? Was a big bee.
Yeah, when I realize this is for everybody and not just me and a few other people, I'm gonna probably tell Christina to go back to the house. Just come up when you're done. I'm gonna put
Look at
headphones
that.
on, listen to my own music. You can't play Me So Horny at the park.
No, we used to barbecue at our friend's house, but we don't talk to him anymore. But it's one thing about getting a house that I would love to host 4th of July again, because it was just so fun to invite everybody and
Host it at our house now.
can't host
Can't
at
host
our
a
house
party
now.
What? But it's great.
Verzi has a sick party at his house.
Yeah.
And he goes and buys around $3,000 worth of fireworks. But I don't like those parties because I don't like people who buy real fireworks that should be done by like a firework engineer. And I got 2 guineas and a dog fucking with
That's
a Bic
insane.
lighter, and it's just coming down on the neighbor's roof.
That's
What's his name?
Florida.
Jean-Pierre Paul, right? Is that his name? Jean-Pierre Paul? The guy who the player for the
It's the
for
worst.
the player for the Giants. For the rest of his career, he's done. He might still be playing. He's done, but for the rest of his career, he played in a huge. He just had like a platform on his thing, and they just had his hand wrapped. But he blew all of his fingers off. He still played football, but he blew his fingers off. Just 4th of July, fucking around with fireworks.
We were at Verzi's house, and I was in panic mode because you just saw like his shadow running over to like a big bomb, lighting it, and then it lights, and then it doesn't light, and then he lights it again, and then he runs as fast as he can, and then it just shoots up into the air and sprinkles down on everybody's house and on bushes, and I'm just like, we're gonna die. Like, this is not. Paul Verzi shouldn't be lighting fucking real fireworks off, and he goes to like Pennsylvania to get. He's like, dude, I got fucking dude, wait till you see this fucking the grand finale. You shouldn't have a grand finale, Paul. You live in the suburbs. There's horses around you.
Buddy, I'm about to send you something.
Florida.
Wait, do me a favor. Go to
It's every suburb.
Lisa Ann's Instagram, please. Dude,
Wait, can I
this-
show Bobby my cake first? Because I pulled
Yeah.
it up.
Oh
Christine's cake.
wow, I love that. What kind of cake is underneath? Is that whipped cream?
It's whipped cream, yeah, Cool Whip.
What's in it? Strawberries?
Well, it's strawberries and blueberries, and I chop that up in the middle and put it with whipped cream, so it has a nice layer
So
in
it's
the
like
middle of the
healthy
cake.
too. I like
And
that.
then it's decorated.
I
I used
want
to get
one.
I used to get the cake from this place, Moishes, down the village that closed.
Moishes? Moishes?
Moishes,
Was
yeah.
it Israeli?
It was a Jewish bakery.
Yeah,
Yes.
you think? You have to be Jewish to say that, right? Moishes. I want one of those. Will you make me one of those?
I'd love to make one.
Will you make me one once a week?
Go down this Paul Verzi.
Oh God.
Go down to see Paul Verzi. Dude, Soder caught this.
What is it?
This is so goddamn funny. Is this her Paul?
Is she
Yeah,
still-
there's with Paul. Now wait, don't play it just yet.
Is she on? She's still doing the show here?
Yes.
Wait, what's the whole setup here?
I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh, sorry.
So Paul's
He's a professional broadcaster.
Paul's
8
explaining.
years, going on 9. Back
Over
off,
9.
Jacob.
Over 9 now.
Yeah, we're doing way better on context, by the way. Go ahead, Jake.
Paul, I guess, was on Lisa Ann's podcast, and he's talking to her.
Another
and
person
he,
that doesn't shout the fire. I mean, we are fucking pussies. We haven't told somebody to shut up on the show ever. We're just like, okay, you talk.
I thought with Lisa, I was a little. I made jokes about her, kind of going on and on. But Paul is telling her.
I was just
something-
making a joke
he's
about
trying-
that.
Is that what was happening?
Yeah, that was happening.
I don't know what.
I was just
Everything's weird in here.
because you don't like America.
Paul's on Lisa's podcast, and he's telling a story about. He's basically kind of getting into one of his jokes,
Oh boy.
and he's saying like, "This is not a bad Paul clip. This is a hilarious."
I'm going to say this about Paul right now. Okay, we went through the pandemic. Paul's a professional comedian. Does a podcast from his house. And the fact that he still has a camera set up like a
That's
fucking
terrible. Yeah,
like
that's bad.
like some middle-aged dad that sells windows. The fact that, I mean, what the fuck? I'm so mad that he doesn't. He's still. Look at that. What the fuck? Get a camera.
No one knows.
Everybody can fucking look good on Zoom.
This made me.
needs
When
lighting.
Dan caught this and showed it to me, this made me laugh.
Lighting, lens,
so
gear.
hard.
Sorry.
So he's telling, I guess, something about one of his bits. This is what you're looking for, and we'll put. Can we put this out on socials?
Why?
To watch this? I think I have it cut, so we can. But so he's talking about a joke about where he's not going to run a 5K for cancer. He's like, I'll give the money. I don't want to run the 5K. You know, I'm not going to do the thing. And then she starts to laugh at like the bit, and her face goes up to laugh, and then he goes, yeah, you know, my mom's got stage 4 cancer, and she goes, I'm doing it no justice. Watch it, and then we'll put it out there. But everyone listening, you'll hear the laugh from everybody. This is so funny.
Tapping on one topic for too long where somebody who didn't like that topic
Can you
would
stop
then
for
be
1 second?
perturbed.
Stop 1 second. I have to get ready to listen to this. She enunciates to one word. All right, go ahead. I can do
Her
it. now.
mouth muscles are fantastic.
One person with one word has to make it
Oh, yeah,
do
dude.
what you need to do.
Yeah,
Paul,
her
you
mouth
go.
and pussy. Her pussy can actually queef notes if you give them the actual notes. Because hey, F major.
Like a kazoo.
How did you balance that and decide that you could segment things out to keep everybody comfortable, laughing, and know that you're not offending anybody? You're touching lightly on some things that might.
Wow, man, that's so cool that you said that. It's so cool that
I
like
fucking
you
hate
see
him.
that.
I want to call him right now and throw something at his face. I mean, fucking Paul. I love him. You gotta give it up because that was, wow. He's a good actor. I mean, can I just hear that one more time?
I can't rewind it. I gotta start over.
Lucky Paul.
That because that's a thing that people talk about with me, and you know, I never want to alienate people, especially my crowd. It doesn't make sense. So, you know, one of the best things that ever happened to like audience ever said to me was I was performing at the Punchline in Atlanta, Georgia, and I was touching on Trump and I was touching on Biden.
Wait. Hang on. I'm going to send you, Christy. I'm going to text you.
This is not the clip.
The thing. I don't know if this is the clip. The thing I have is very, very concise. and
First
it's
of all,
right
an
there.
audience has never, in unison, said something to a comic
Never.
while you're performing. Hey, Paul, really quick, I want to let you know. Paul is fucking. You know, in his head, he was like, "What?" God, she's in shape though, man. I do
gorgeous.
love that muscly fucking chicks.
She's gorgeous.
Like a shredded girl.
Christine, you should have it texted to you. This is, oh yeah, no, Lisa Ann's hot. Undeniably.
Yeah.
Jacob, would you be with her?
No.
Yeah, I would.
You
but,
would?
I mean, wait. You mean like you
Be
have to,
with her.
Be with her, Jacob.
one
Be-
time, or we're dating?
No, Jacob. Be with her.
I
Jacob.
sat through that
Jacob.
guest. She was a guest. I mean,
Jacob, you
Right.
and her on a beach.
But would you be with her? You go away a couple times a year.
Yeah, you hold her
You
little
get to show
dog.
everybody that fucking bonkers body.
You hold the little dog on the plane.
fuck. But you have to. She is who she is.
Yeah. But you get to wake up every morning naked next to
Yeah.
her.
She gets up out of bed first and
Yeah.
walks with that fucking retardedly great ass to the bathroom.
Yeah. And she immediately starts talking.
I guess I go through with it.
Yeah, you do. For you.
Yeah, I go through with it. Of
You're
course.
God
Yeah.
damn right you do.
I'm
I don't
really
know
proud
why I
of
delayed.
you. I'm really proud of you, dude.
I would puncture
great.
both of my ear.
No, I would do
My ear
that
canals
first
with
and
a
then go on
Q-tip.
vacation, so I didn't hear anything.
I would talk on you. What happened to you? I can't hear no
Just
more
nod.
because I fucking blew out both of my eardrums. How'd you do that? I did it intentionally when we started dating.
Here you go.
Send you a check. My mother has stage 4 cancer. So it's like it's not.
Start it over again.
Fucking Mersey.
Oh, I'm not running a 5K. I'll send you a check. My mother has stage 4 cancer. So it's like it's not for me. It's about the
Dude, that's
laugh.
so fucking funny, dude.
Oh no. Mersey.
It was such a fucking great find. Play it again. Play it one more time. It does not get fine. Please put that out. It'll be on all of our socials, everybody.
That's fucking great.
Play it one more.
Sorry,
You'll give it to me one more again.
where it just went.
I don't mind looking at that.
Jay,
Oh, I'm not running a 5K. I'll send you a check. My mother has stage 4 cancer. So it's like it's not for me. It's about the laugh.
It's. Oh, that's terrible.
please.
That's like doing morning TV where you have to do the club sends you the morning and you wind up you have them and then you say
You go a little too far.
you go a little too far. I'm like, oh, all right, well, weather with Gary.
Yeah, he goes, oh, thank you guys. He goes, hey, I'm glad you guys had the Girl Scouts on with their cookies before I came on because I'm not actually allowed to be 100 yards from them.
Oh,
What?
he'll be at the
No,
Funny
I'm
Bone.
kidding. Yeah.
This
Okay,
weekend.
I guess you're going to hear things like that at the Funny Bone.
So this, just go back to this because I did find it on TikTok. I've searched on Grammy.com, Paramount Plus. For some reason,
How long
this
is this?
video has been pulled. This is 7 minutes. This
Oh,
is
so they
the
have-
full performance.
Get to the brand new funk part.
What is this?
Brand new
This was
song.
when he came out to do the 50 years of hip hop after Chris Rock shit, and I was like, he's back. This was awesome. This performance.
Hey, what's up? I'm BK Burglar, Bob Kelly, aka the Rooster.
I'm Big J Okerson. I only have one AKA.
I'm a cowboy.
Look, if you love the Bonfire, which we know you do,
You
this
do.
is just half of the show. That's it.
Right. This is the podcast version, everybody. So if you want to hear the whole thing, go to SiriusXM.com/bonfire to get the whole thing.
Yeah, you get tons of other entertainment too. It's not just us. You got other shows that you can go to after you listen to our show. You can go to all kinds of other shows. And you know what? Tell a friend.
But most importantly, this show.
Yeah, this show. Just go to this show.
Do something resembling anything.
This.
You should have seen the people dancing and shaking and moving and jumping and spinning and clapping while the beatbox is grooving and screaming and yelling.
great.
Wow.
The microphone I was flowing, fresh rhymes I was showing, and people say yo keep going, so I continue to rock. Well, jumpers on the beatbox, special assistance from my homeboy Ready Rock. People fought just to get up front for a bird's eye view of what we call the brand new song.
That's so good. Such a good.
How long ago was that?
A year.
Last year.
Wow.
It
Doing all
was
that 50
after
years of
the
hip hop.
slap.
Yeah.
He came out and he did this performance, and I was like, I love Will Smith. I don't give a fuck that he hit Chris Rock.
You would have slapped Chris
I enjoyed
Rock
that
at the
performance.
cellar?
I enjoyed that performance more than anything Chris Rock's ever done.
So good.
If I was there, I would have been like, dude, bring him out again, slap him again, dude, and come over here, Chris Rock, get the brand new punk.
No, this is like before my time. I came in on Big Willie style. Right here.
I
just
mean,
killed. He killed.
I tell you what, this I like Will Smith, and I like all
That new
his
song
songs.
was Butthole.
But here's the thing: he wrote that shit in some fucking stupid. He wrote and I bet that song would be better on like if you heard it produced, not live.
Sure.
Rap is hard live. You know what I mean?
No, this is all live. It's a shitty song.
That was great. But I'm saying if you heard that song, I'm just trying to stick up for him now.
Why? It's okay.
Shitty loser. I mean, it's like hope and change. I don't know.
Because he's writing a song from that bullshit. You know where he's at. That sucks when rappers.
You're going through something. I goes,
Yeah.
what are you going through now? Dude, you're fucking 50-something and you're a bazillionaire.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it.
Dump that bald guy and move on.
That would have been a bread of rap.
Take your girl, son, and fucking start over and teach him to wear some pants, goddammit.
That was
I
great.
want to see the Terrence Howard thing before we have to go. I know we're running.
Buddy, you know what? Play it.
Hell yeah.
Play it.
They started rapping and jumping and beeping and bopping and booping and skipping and scapping
Oh.
and flopping and dooping and doing and something and over there and bipping and bopping and booping.
As a 53-year-old white dude from Boston, that got me.
That was grooving.
It fucking got me.
When I watched that performance, the 50 years, I was ear to ear.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, he's doing it.
Yeah.
And he still did the songs that I don't really care about, like
What?
Miami and all that shit.
What's the one, Summertime? I
Or
like that
getting
one.
jiggy with it, I don't care
I
about.
don't mind jiggy with it. I like all his shit. I don't
like
mind
that. Like Charlie Mack first at the like that was like he was Philly,
That's
so I mean we all
before
knew.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, right?
No, it's all and he's a DJ, I'm the rapper. They were the Fresh Prince and DJ Jazzy Jeff, but it was before the show. Yes, the TV show. Oh yeah, no, he was still like local. He still like lived locally.
Yeah, he's good. That was good.
He used to hang out at the bowling alley where my mother met my father, where my mother spread herself open for a pin setter, a job that was replaced shortly thereafter by a machine.
Jay, if it helps, all jobs are going to be replaced by machine.
Yeah, but not 2 days later with a machine that other bowling alleys already had.
Yeah, it's crazy your dad had that job. That's such an old-timey job.
Set up 10 pins with a dildo.
I'm a member of another cigar lounge in Terrytown called the Lyceum Boys Club. Weird name. But
That's a boys' club.
relax. Back in the day, all right, men were men, and
What
they hung
the
out with
fuck
boys.
is going on?
Yeah, YMCA.
Hey, you know what, Bobby? The philosophers did it, so
But they have a bowling alley in the place, but you have to have a pin setter because it's an old school. They have an old gym, like back in the day gym.
so a man has to go down and do it.
Well, you do it now. There's not a man, but if you play,
So you bowl and you have to go down and set all the pins. And fuck that,
yeah,
dude.
it's stupid.
It's
definitely
really
dumb,
stupid.
But
Is it a bowling like a Rio with gutters and
it's
everything?
a real bowling alley, 3 lanes, and you have to go down. Someone has to stay down there and set the pins back up.
That's. I don't know what to say. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe if your father worked there, he wouldn't have been replaced
Yeah.
at the Lyceum Boys Club.
Oh no, he replaced me shortly after. So this is Terrence Howard and Eric
Real
Weinstein.
smart
Yeah,
guy.
I mean, this guy is.
Excuse me, Christine. Can you prove that the things Terrence Howard says aren't real?
I know, but
Then
I think
maybe-
this guy's doing
Then
it.
maybe relax.
I would like to see how far you could get through this.
There's so many words I don't know.
Let me tell you
But that's how I
something.
feel about Terrence Howard too.
No, this is worse. This gets worse, and the fact that Rogan says absolutely nothing during this whole thing, he's just I mean, of course, but this is wild.
Guys, what's the square root of 3?
You know what a Kimura is?
As an example of the 1 times 1, assume that Terrence doesn't have a big problem with addition because addition doesn't have the division by 0 problem.
That was racist.
If you take any 2 numbers, A and B, 2 real numbers, right? Or make them positive. And take the natural logs of those 2 numbers.
I'm already out.
And add those
I
together.
don't understand any of this.
Then you take the exponent of that. So we haven't done a times operation at all.
Right.
right? The exponential
Jay, you
of
still in?
the ln of a plus ln of b.
What?
That is equal
Who's
to
Ellen?
the a to a times b. In other words, addition and multiplication are
Actually,
what we would say is
isomorphic,
isomorphic, where an ordinary person would say exactly the same thing.
Oh, no,
For you guys.
I wouldn't.
So in other words, if you don't allow me multiplication, but you would allow me, because you like waves, so with waves you need exponentials
like
and you
the
need
ocean.
natural logarithms.
a logarithm?
There's no way of changing the law of
That's what I
multiplication
said last time.
and accepting the law of addition because they're the same system.
The multiplication should initially started as exaggerated addition.
Shut up, you dumb fucking idiot. You
Next
stupid
level
fucking
stupid.
bitch.
By the way, I just looked up natural log of a number, and I'm like, okay, well, it doesn't make more sense now.
It says in E7, in X3, E in 8, E7 in.
This guy went to prison when he was 7 for sure. It's in E to the 7th.
What?
E raised to I n x to the 3rd. E I n 8th power. E to the 7th power I n. This is, I can't. We only have 15 minutes left, so I can't get this all in to you guys right now.
You know what? FUCKYOU.
To the third power?
To the third power, you piece of shit.
It makes me want to go take a math class.
Oh, this made me want to fucking kill myself because
Actual smart people.
I am as dumb as they say I am.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm all right at math.
You've
but not great.
read the articles. You've heard the podcast. It's all true.
You've been to Reddit. Bob's dumb.
Hey, idiot.
I agree. If the world could just agree that I'm dumb, then you can't get mad at anything I say, and you go, "Oh, he's dumb."
Yeah.
I go, "Yeah, oh yeah, I was just being dumb."
Wait till he gets to the. There's a couple other words that there's some explosion. There's explosion in math. I don't understand that either.
Look at this. What is log natural of 10? 2.302585. Value of log 1 to 10 for log base E.
You
To
sound
what? To what power?
Christine, you sound dumb saying it. I know. You're
Dirt
reading
fought dude 7 times this girl, and I got to live with that.
I am a genius.
I got to live with that. While Christine talks, usually if my eyes just roll back, and in my brain you just see a bunch of square root signs and formulas crossing over back and forth.
And
I was like, yes. And I'm like, what'd you say? Oh yeah, Taco Bell, I guess.
Then you look.
Then I'm right back to like F parentheses.
Then you look
7,
down.
8,
Look down. You have a frying pan in your hand.
what have I done?
Yeah, she's real Einstein.
Jay's dumb too.
I hitched my wagon to Christine. That's dumb.
I hitched my wagon to you.
This is a wagon train of stupid.
Let's hit a
Paco,
little
you wanted to come to this.
The whole point of it.
Well, the precise statement would be that the positive real numbers under
Wait, pause it, Christine.
multiplication-
It's on the screen. You could explain it all probably.
CA0 plus 2HC.
Christine, please. I can't read the little hexagons. If you're gonna keep talking, those little hexagons are CO2. Oxygen. Oh, this is just stock footage. The answer to this formula is oxygen, but this isn't a math problem. The person who made the video threw this up as like a basic thing, but that's oxygen.
It's like
for
a
sure.
trick. It's a trick.
Yeah. It's pretty much oxygen.
How do you like those apples?
Yeah. Actually, it's 0. At the end of all this, it just says times 0, so it's 0.
with the identity element being
What?
the multiplicative identity being 1 are isomorphic to the total real numbers.
That means,
Under addition.
hang on, pause it. That means the same as. Go ahead.
The additive identity being 0.
What?
And the natural logarithm and exponential are group homomorphisms
Do tell.
that connect the two, with one being the other's inverse.
He's like, you call me gay, motherfucker? Terrence Howard. You call me a homomorph? Y'all a homomorph. The drinking water's making the fish gay. They homomorphing.
You look over. Joe's just passed out.
By the principle of explosion, the reason that people are in part to
Explosion.
freak out about your stuff is that we have a vulnerability. And that vulnerability says that from a single contradiction, if you can sneak one contradiction through TSA, the entire airport
Weed?
collapses.
Yeah. You get what he's saying. He's making an analogy for you guys. If you get through TSA with something, then like the system has failed. The whole system. It doesn't matter who did it particularly. Whole system has failed down. That's the best I could do. I can see your guys' eyes rolling back. Christine, please bring it back.
I can't stand you, dude.
Everything that we do just is destroyed. And so the idea is that the security on mathematics and physics and the physical sciences is extraordinary.
It's in stone.
There it is.
For outside ideas, because the first contradiction in the unity of knowledge destroys all of it. I've
Okay,
never seen one of
so what he's saying is that if we go with you, we fuck everything up that we've built for things to make sense.
If we go with Terrence Howard's theory, we might as well just start fucking our family members, dude, because society breaks down.
If we go with
and now flying's not safe because the TSA's involved now.
So if we go with the guy who was in Hustle and Flow, we're fucked.
He was also in Sunset Park, and he was one of the main characters of Empire.
And he was in Iron Man 1.
He was in Iron Man 1.
But his math fucked that up.
He was. He was also the...
You fucked that up.
Yeah, he was also the coach of the very black swimming team in high school in the movie.
I wonder if he learned 0 plus 0 is 0, stupid. You get nothing. You could have been in the Marvel fucking Empire.
But then how can the times of that with the square root of 2 be 1?
He was like this.
Smaller than the original number. It don't be making no sense.
They replaced him so fast with a black midget in Iron Man.
That's a black man, Don Cheadle.
Yeah, Don Cheadle. He's
The fuck?
He's 4'1".
Yeah, you just get a fly-ass, tall, light-skinned brother with green eyes and replace him with Don Cheadle, who looks like a fucking dried cat shit.
Yeah, he looks like he's in the Tutsi tribe.
Fucking Hotel Rwanda. No makeup in that movie.
of these warehouse racking collapses.
Yes.
Where some forklift guy.
This
hits
is another
some
analogy
strut.
for idiots like you guys. Christine, pay attention. I'll quiz you later.
Yeah.
But I do need the warehouse analogy.
You do.
I do want it.
I understand. You're a simple guy from Jersey.
One of these warehouse racking collapses.
Yes.
Where some forklift guy hits some strut and the entire warehouse goes.
House of
That's what
Cards.
you're dealing with the principle of
It's the
explosion.
House of Cards theory.
Exactly. Now
Do you guys know what the House of Cards theory is?
Now I get it.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't that a show that Spacey was in?
Are you guys familiar with cards
if you-
and the houses of them?
If you have sex with young boys, you get canceled?
You do.
Okay.
But if it's just boys, you can come back eventually. Sure. No one feels that bad. Just rape a bunch of young boys.
That's the problems with the identity.
They go,
principle.
who are these boys you raped, Kevin Spacey? He goes, theater kids. You go, oh. If you were at dinner with him, you wouldn't make that the whole conversation for the whole night. He goes, no, you don't understand. These were theater kids. I go, ow. Fucking dude, say no more, dude. I'll have the, do you have a raw bar here? Well, here goes Terrence Howard that sounds stupid again, I guess. Go on, T.
They've been trying to work on for years.
I think he has one of those wigs on. I think he's wearing a cornrow wig.
I hope so.
I think he is.
Now, can y'all see my lace fronts?
Norman J. Wildberger talks about it. It is what's because you have to cancel conservation of energy, and you have to cancel the action and reactionary laws.
I will say, it does, he just says words over and over again. Because the cosmonograph come into the trilogophagus.
Trilogophagus. Look that word up, please. Is trilogophagus? I think that's a word.
Now, the
What's that?
samponation of the species itself come to break down with one tiny electron. And that's how I can fly.
Everything he says is dinosaurs.
Now, the little, and what's the word I'm looking for? The flantubials.
The fluntubium.
The flantubials that tend to move the plasmograph on through the... You know what? This is too much for you, Joe Rogan. I see your ears starting to steam. Couple of geniuses chopping it up on your show. You know, I taught the first blacks how to swim. I said, brothers, trust me, your hair will dry. It will take long, but it will dry.
Is that why black people don't swim? Because they don't think their hair is going to dry. Black Lou, black me up. Is that
They think
real?
their hair's never
The women, yeah.
Wow.
It ain't never gonna dry.
I thought it was because it's not their hair.
Your hair will dry.
I thought because it's not their hair.
For one times one. Now I understand you're seeing one time, but because of the associative law that says if A and B are both positive integers, then A is to be added to itself.
Oh, really, you
in
dumb
multiplication.
fucks?
A is to be added to itself as many units as is indicated by B.
Well, hang on there. If
Yeah, I can already tell you what this guy's going to
Here's
say,
the
but let me let him go. I'm going to tell you, I could have busted that apart too,
Let him do it.
but this
though.
guy makes the big
Yeah,
bucks for
let
it.
him
So
do it,
I'm just a
yeah.
lowly radio guy. I'm not going to sit here and explain it.
Yeah. Why do the work, Jay?
Yeah.
the word itself to the word zero,
This is
which
simple.
you're going to say there is no zero
Why do I say there's no zero?
because
You're a
have-
fucking dumb lunatic.
Why I keep trying to get back to what I understand
No,
of
but
Terrence's underlying metaphysics.
No, what
We
I'm
can't do
saying
this.
is that there to say zero is supposed to represent no thing. Nothing whatsoever, but they have zero as a number, set up as a number. But to say no thing, your brain creates a chemical structure even in saying nothing. So
The
there-
fuck?
Well, if you say nothing, it's nothing. Then in your brain you go, it's nothing.
You don't even have to be a scholar like me to know that this guy is dumb as shit.
Philosophically,
There's a difference between the empty set
an
and
empty set,
zero.
so that's the difference.
I'm saying
So if I
that.
say to you, Terrence,
You're a dumb
what
motherfucker.
is the collection of kittens that you have sold to North Korea to be used for spare parts?
7.
You would say, it's the empty set. I've never sold a kitten.
Yeah,
I say,
nothing.
hey, Terrence, what is the number of kittens that you've sold for the internal organs to North Korea? You would say 0. So
Correct.
0 is
I
the.
would say none. Yeah,
That's
zero.
right. So there is a 0.
But to multiply something by the nothing, to
Why-
multiply something.
Why would he use that
by-
analogy? Why would he use kitten organs?
It's
I'm sure you could have done apples, apples, bananas. There's a lot of other. If you're gonna take a baby's liver, if I asked you how many baby livers did you sell on the black market?
How God bless Joe Rogan, dude. How in the same room 3 days before this, Ari, Shane, and Mark Normand are passed out on beers talking shit about everybody? He goes, guys, we gotta make sure you clean up all your beer cans. I have mathematicians coming tomorrow. I have an astrophysicist coming tomorrow. So seriously, guys, I gotta clear these farts out.
Jay, right at the end, Joe's gonna do an alpha brain ad. If you want to be as smart as these guys,
Man, the love.
Do you want to know about absolute zero? Buy on it.
Don't they have to be dimensionally equal in order to multiply? Like you can't multiply a human by an ant because they're not dimensionally
Sure you can.
equal.
It's human times ant.
they're not dimensionally equal, Jay.
Huh?
They're not dimensionally equal.
You explain to me what dimensional equal is.
Means in the dimension, you're bigger than the ant.
Son of a bitch, he's got it.
Thanks.
You know what, dude? I apologize.
Whoa.
I didn't realize that you were also. You're quietly a mathematician.
Quietly.
I had to focus on metaphysics when I did it.
Oh.
Is that a thing you can focus on?
Yeah.
We have to take a break, everybody. I'm going to go look up what my degree was.
Think about
Anyway, Yamanika has a show. Yamanika, anything else you want to plug? Okay, that sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. And Robert Kelly, in the meantime, is going to be in New York at the Gramercy Theater for a live Regs podcast with Joe List, Dan Soder, Louis J. Gomez, and of course our very own Robert Kelly. After that, in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, San Diego, California, Vermont coming up.
Yeah, go to punchup.live. All my new dates are up there, and I got a couple extra this summer up in Vermont and maybe Maine.
But you're taking kind of easy for the most part.
I'm taking it off. I'm going to
I
be
love it.
fishing, hiking,
Oh.
selling kitten livers.
You son of a bitch. To North Korea?
No, I'm going to sell it to China. Yeah.
You can see Bobby every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. at the Fat Black Pussycat Lounge, the Comedy Cellar. For tickets and all tour dates, again, go to punchup.live/Robert Kelly. You can also get a bunch of his content there as well.
Make sure you go see Big J. Okerson at the Funny Bone, Richmond, Virginia, July 12th and the 13th. And he's going to be in Atlantic City at the Borgata July 27th doing a big-ass theater show. Get your tickets right now for all the shows at BigJComedy.com and check out our podcast. Go to the YouTube page, like, subscribe.
Paco's killing with these clips.
Killing it, Paco. Where are you going to be, Paco?
wherever you guys bring me.
Wow, that was sad.
Wherever Asians are sold.
Do you know the 0 plus 0 means 0?
Oh, Pablo, you're Asian. Let's talk math.
He's tan Asian.
We'll be back to say goodbye, I think, everybody. It's the Bonfire. There's no commercials, but nobody had them, right, Jacob?
Nobody had.
Yeah.
No, we didn't have guests.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for staying with us this week. In a week where it looks like no one's really putting in the effort except us.
Yeah.
I appreciate that about us.
Yeah, we come in as a unit and put on a show live.
Sure. Some of us are mathematicians and some of us are a bunch of stew-nods.
Yeah,
but I'll tell you this.
Yeah, sure. Some of us look like the fat guy from Lost. Some of us don't.
Takes a lot of vegetables to make a salad. Robert Kelly is going to be at the Gramercy Theater for a live Regs podcast on July 11th. After that, Portsmouth, New Hampshire, San Diego, California, and every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. at the Fat Black Pussycat Lounge, the Comedy Cellar. Punchup.live/Robert Kelly for details.
Big J is going to be at the Funny Bone in Richmond, Virginia, July 12th and the 13th, and the Borgata in Atlantic City, July 27th. Get your tickets right now, bigjcomedy.com. You guys
Happy
are the
4th
best.
of July, everybody.
Happy America Day, everybody.
Go cry at fireworks. Or, don't.